Welcome. I'm Ann Springs Close. This land had been in my family for over 200 years. It was given to the Greenway in order to preserve open space and to be used for recreation, education, and wildlife habitat. I hope you'll enjoy your visit today, and I hope you'll come back often and explore our many trails in the different seasons.
Welcome to the Lake Hagler entrance, which is one of 5 entrances to the Ann Springs Close Greenway. This 2,100-acre nature preserve is located minutes from Charlotte, North Carolina, and is over twice the size of Central Park. The land to create this beautiful greenway was a gift to the growing Fort Mill, South Carolina area and was donated by Ann Close's 8 children in 1995 in honor of their mother and her dedication to outdoor recreation and the environment. According to Ms. Close, recreation is just as important as preservation. Ms. Close knows about every inch of the greenway as her family has lived in the area for over 200 years and she grew up on this property. With over 40 miles of trails to explore, by foot, bike, or horseback, you will find yourself wanting to come back day after day. If you are lucky, you might run into the 92-year-old Ms. Close as she likes to get out on the trails she loves both by foot and horseback. Our focus today is on the 1.3-mile Lake Hagler Loop that circles our largest lake on the Greenway. You'll learn some history about Lake Hagler, you'll learn about how the Greenway spillway is important to the health of the lake, and learn about how the Greenway is supporting the wood duck population. Lake Hagler is a 28-acre man-made lake, which is about the size of 28 football fields. The lake was created by building 2 dirt dams on each end. At its deepest, the lake is only 12 feet deep. Lake Hagler was named after Catawba Indian chief. In the 1700s, when settlers traveled down to this area from the north, they came upon the Catawba Indian tribe for the first time and did not know how to address the man in charge. Because of the settlers' history, they called him King Hagler, and the name stuck. As you look back the way you walk down here, you will notice you are walking on a dirt road. This was not a road the Greenway created. This is actually part of the Nation Ford Trail. There was a major trading route back in the 16 and 1700s, leading people from up north to the south, and a main reason for people settling in the Fort Mill area. The Greenway has the largest uncommercialized portion of the trail. There is a 2-mile stretch that runs right through the Greenway that you can follow from the dairy barn entrance all the way down to the lake, and you can see where it comes out on the other side of the lake. Interestingly enough, this trail was actually created by the buffalo as a migration trail in the 1500s, so it was a natural route for the settlers and traders to follow. Next, you'll walk to the left and follow the trail that goes around Lake Hagler over to one of our dirt dams built to create the lake. You are standing on one of 2 dirt dams built to create Lake Hagler. As you look back, you can see how flat and straight it is along this side. If you are in a boat and to see the dam from the water, it would also appear very straight and flat. If you look out to the lake, you will see a large pipe with a circular handle on top. This was the old drain pipe. When the lake would get too high, they would crank the pipe open and the lake would drain like a bathtub down to the level they wanted. When it reached the desired level, they just cranked the handle back closed. To be more efficient, they created the Lake Hagler Spillway. By opening up a part of the dam, they created a natural spillway that would flow away from the lake and keep the level of the lake at a healthy level. The spillway then created the Greenway Waterfall. Having the spillway and waterfall flow away from the lake not only helped the levels of the lake, but beavers are attracted to the sound of water. So having the waterfall flow away from the lake encourages the beavers to create their habitats away from the edge of the lake. Beavers are cute, but they're also very destructive, and being such a small area, the beavers can cause a lot of damage along the lake. Beavers, next to humans, are the most destructive when it comes to habitat and environment. As you continue your walk around Lake Hagler, you will see wood boxes up on the poles around the lake. These are wood duck boxes, built here at the lake to encourage the wood duck to come to the greenway and nest. The wood duck is a small, brightly colored bird. The male has a large plumage that comes off the back of his head. Building the wood duck boxes around the lake has encouraged the ducks to come here the last couple of years. This year we had 5 clutches. So interesting enough about the wood duck is that they will nest way up in a tree, anywhere from 2 to 55 feet in the air. Mama duck will get twigs and leaves and then pull out some of her feathers to line the nest. She'll lay anywhere from 8 to 16 eggs. After the eggs hatch, Mama goes down to the ground and then chirps up to her babies. They then use claws that they have at the end of their feet to crawl up out of the nest and jump out of the nest all the way to the ground, landing unscathed. Sometimes Mama is able to build her nest near or over water so landing is softer, but that is not always the case. The babies are born being able to eat and swim, so they follow Mama right into the water. One thing Mama does to help them with is to waterproof their feathers. There is an oil gland at the base of their tails that they use to spread the oil over their feathers to waterproof them. While they are young, Mom helps spread that oil over their feathers. Next we'll head towards one of my favorite places, the Nature Center. As you finish coming around the lake, you'll follow the trail back up to the Nature Center. The Nature Center houses our snakes, turtles, and our observation beehive, plus lots more information on the Greenway. Today you learned about the history of Lake Hagler. You learned about how Lake Hagler was formed and the benefits of the Lake Hagler Spillway. You got to see the wood duck boxes that the Greenway has placed around the lake to encourage the nesting of the wood duck. We don't have time to go into the Nature Center today, but we hope you come back and visit us and explore Lake Hagler and all the things the Greenway has to offer at all of our 5 entrances. In the meantime, get outdoors!